Hello everyone, Renir Games here, and we're back with some more modded Minecraft survival as we're playing FTB Revelation, and this is then episode 6, I believe. And in the last episode I did build this storage room, and before this episode started I kinda sorted everything out, and I'm leaving out this area here because I'm thinking of having some kind of workshop area this way, so we will be moving our pulverizer and furnace and so on in that direction. So that's why I have this gap. And I have sorted everything out, so I'm kind of remembering where I have everything. But I might put up signs and so on later on or something, just to have a little bit better way of remembering where everything is. And I also made these drawers from storage drawers that can actually hold up to 32 stacks of certain things. As you can see, I have cobblestone, sand, gravel, dirt, and clay. And you see that small little icon showing how many there is in each drawer. I'm not quite sure how many it would be up to before it gets to 32 stacks. But you can improve these ones too later on. I just can't remember. Yeah, here. So you can improve them so they can even have more stacks and so on later on. So that's very handy, instead of just having a chest full of certain things. And yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go through the storage room here with you guys. But I'm gonna have more or less ore here, and then a redstone, and yeah, here I put pulverized ore or ingots, and here it's ingots, our tools that we might not want on us, but we have them here at least. And this is machine parts and machines in itself, so the coal generator and some pipes and so on. And you can also be improving these chests later on, so don't worry that it might be too little space, because we can actually make iron chests and diamond chests and so on later on. And from this side I kind of have a little farm items and so on, like all edibles in here, while non-edible farm items in that one, seeds. It kind of goes. I guess we will be touching into all the chests and so on as we go. As I don't want the entire episode to be of us going around pressing on the different chests. But yeah, in the last episode I did say I maybe wanted to make the roof too, but as you can see there's no roof. And the reason for that is because I am way too lazy and I hate going around chopping trees. So in this episode I kind of want us to be making the harvest, or the gatherer, is it called gatherer? This one. I want us to make the plant gatherer, because this one can actually be farming trees for us. So that is something I really want. So I did go down into the mine and mine some more gold and so on, because that is something we needed to be crafting that one. And the other reason why I wanted to is because it do create a byproduct that can actually be turned into clay. And as you can see, we need a lot of clay for all these bricks. And again, I am lazy and I do not like gathering clay or gathering wood, as I would rather prefer just to get it from a chest that is magically producing it for us. So that is something we're going to be working on. So without me bubbling too much, we're just going to be heading into this one. And to make the gatherer, you're going to be needing something called plastic, and plastic is done with rubber, and then tiny rubber. And then we need a latex process unit, as well as what's it, tree liquid. Oh, I'm gonna search up the mod pack in itself. Industrial, yes. Here we have it, and we need a tree fluid extractor. That's the first one we need, and that one is fairly cheap, and the latex processor is right next to it. So let's make this one first, and as you can see we need 6 normal stone and 1 iron gear and a redstone. And I'm gonna be trying to keep my inventory a little clean, guys, so hopefully that works out. See, I already forgot the recipe. Okay, yeah, there was an iron gear. So we're going to take 4 of those. I know we're going to be needing a little bit more iron, so I'm going to be putting that for melting. And if I go around pressing on chest, it's because I haven't been learning the positions of everything quite 100% yet. But we're going to be needing a little of that, and I know we're going to be needing a little bit more, so in a way we could just take an entire stack of those. And when it comes to planks, I think I should have those there, so I'm going to grab a little of those. And then we're going over to our furnace, and we did want to make 6 of these. And then we're going to be putting iron for melting afterwards. And we have plenty of power as we made the oil generator, generator in the last episode. So that is making RF for us by us burning canola or pressing canola, and then it becomes canola oil. Yes, very good. And while that is cooking, I could just make a furnace because I remember we needed that. So me going too fast here. There, we need an iron gear, furnace, and redstone, and grab those stones, and this should make us the tree fluid extractor. And then we should just, in a way, put this one down and then just let that one work while we're making the next machine. And I don't really have a space for it right now, so we're just gonna be using the wild outdoors. There, and wait, I think they actually require power. So maybe not over here. Let's have it here. Destroying our beautiful front of the house, but that's okay. We can call it beautiful. Can I suck up those dirts? Yes. And I'm gonna be putting this one there, and now this is where I regret not having my hammer with me, as I could just turn it then. So I should just learn to have this one on me at all times. And where did I get you from? Little seed. Did I put them in there? I'm not quite sure. Oh, we have other seeds too. Go away. Maybe I got it from actually hitting the grass. That could be a thing. And the sun is going down, but we have our sleeping bag. So we're just turning this one and then bloop, putting that one, and then one will actually extract stuff from the tree and make latex inside this one. And then we need a latex process unit. But first, let's sleep in our sleeping bag. As we're gonna be needing some water too, I think, as well as RF for it to run. So let us build that one, and just need to find it first. There. So this one requires a little bit more iron as well as a machine frame. As you can see, there is 2 recipes for it. If I could just go back now, me being blind, there we go. You can also see we need could build it with a simple machine chasing, but then you need this thing that I don't have. I think it's in a way easy to get, as you just need to set fire to bedrock, and then there's a chance of it to drop. But I'm just going for the one recipe I'm more familiar with. So we are gonna be, how is it again? You can kind of lock these somehow, so there will always be one. But I can't remember how I did that. But I just press on it and then I get a few, and then I'll figure out how we can lock it, because then in a way, if you empty it, they will still have that one, so you just don't accidentally put other ones in. But we figured that out. So let's put in sand here for melting. Our iron is complete, and I'm trying to find that one again. There, and we need some tin, but I do believe we have tin melted here. Yes. So make 4 of that. Then we're gonna make a stone gear. So make some sticks. Put that around like so, and that around like so. And then a tin gear. Voila. And you have glass ready for us. So we're taking it in a circle and surrounding that in iron, and voila. And it was one iron gear, that I can remember. But did we need redstone? Yes, we did need redstone as well as 2 furnaces. So let's make 2 furnaces like so. And let's go grab 1 redstone from this chest. Bloop. And it was like that. This one there, this one there, those there. And was it just around with iron? Yes, latex process unit. And as it will be requiring RF, I think we need to make a little bit more of these cables. So we're going to be needing 6 of that and 2 lead. 2 lead, thank you. And then we're just making it like so. There and there. There we have our leadstone flux ducts. Yes, I should stop trying to pronounce stuff because I have some strange pronouncements sometimes. Okay, and let's see, if I plug that one there, it should hook up, and then we can go there, and I kind of want it on this side. So latex process unit, bloop, and it gains RF, and what I'm going to be doing then is I'm going to be digging a little water pool here. Again, everything is just temporary. This is just so I can get it working, and you guys don't need to be with me while I'm building a big area here and collecting tons of clay and so on. So I might be moving it maybe off camera, maybe on camera. We'll see about that. We see how much time I have, and what we're doing now. Bucket. That was what I was doing, and we have one with water here, so why not just grab that one. And water, and water. One more water. Okay, I could have taken it here, but bloop. And it also needs from this one, and what I normally like doing, because we can only take when there's 1000 MB, but if we put some kind of liquid wire in between them, it will always be producing. So I think we want to do that, as what we would need then is, let us see, from terminal expansion I normally like using, and it's a fluid ducts, which is just 2 copper and a glass in the middle. You can also make the OPQ1, which then doesn't render the liquid and is more friendly for servers and so on, I believe. But in the start we don't really need any. So we're going to be grabbing 2 copper, and we already have a glass. So there, and some sticks apparently. Go away. Fluid ducts, and we're also going to be needing a servo. And a servo is made like this. So let us see, I think we have some nuggets, yes. And we need 1 redstone. There. And later on we can also learn so it pumps water for us, so we can actually have it all automated. Then the only thing is that it needs to place down logs. And it was like this, but I can see I screwed up with the recipe a little, but there we go. And let's head on out again so we can start making some rubber. So there, and I'm gonna be removing that and that. And what did I get? Did I take some of that liquid? That is something I didn't want. That's just great. How will I do that then? Is there a way to delete everything inside a tank? Or inside a... there is a way, but what I think we should be doing then, because I need one anyway, and I know it's a way to delete it there at least, is we should make some kind of tank. Me and remembering stuff. tank. There we go. Portable tank. And that one requires a little redstone and so on. So let's just make that one so we can at least get away the wrong liquid that came into the wires there. Let me see. We needed at least one copper, some glass, and some redstone. There. And we're putting that in with that one. Gives us that. There, and I need some glass. Thank you. And over here, and voila, portable tank. And this one will at least make us take away that liquid that shouldn't have been there. But it's at least nice that we know that this can be taken on with fluid cables, tubes. So that's at least nice. So we know that. In a way, I could just put that one there and reverse it. So it will actually go back in whenever there's space. Unless, what type of liquid did we actually get? Was it the fertilized one or not the canola oil? Or fermented or refined, I guess. Yeah, well, we could just put it there too and then it gets burned whenever, if there were to be out of this. Okay, and let us see, putting one down there, and then we activate this one by putting on ignore, and we need to put it on blacklist, I think. Yeah, the latex is now coming here, and then the only thing it needs is water. But in the start, we are just manually feeding it water. We don't really need that much plastic in the start anyway. There, we're faster than a machine. And we need, what's it, 9 to make 1 rubber. And 1 rubber then becomes 1 plastic. So we will be needing a little bit. Can't wait until we start getting a lot of automated stuff, so we'll never be doing this again. But that's the fun part with modern Minecraft, is that you start from vanilla and then you build yourself gradually more and more up. Really, really like that. Okay, but we only need 2 plastics for the gatherer, but we also need some plastic for other stuff, but it's mainly the gatherer we are focusing on right now. So we could just make that and put it in the furnace and melt that. The sun is going down, but it's okay, as we have our trustworthy sleeping bag. There, we got 2 plastic, and now we're gonna be seeing on the gatherer recipe again. It's a little bit more expensive, as you need gold gear as well as that machine frame again. So we're gonna be needing a little bit more tin, but first sleep on the middle of the ground or the floor. Bloop, and it's daytime. Searching everywhere. 4 of you. We have sticks, we have stone. We need redstone, do we? Yeah, we need 1 redstone. And we're gonna be needing 8 gold. I have some more gold too, just pulverized, as I did mine some more. But we only need it for this, and then for other things we will be needing other stuff. And it needs 2 iron axes as well as an iron hoe. And that means we would require some more iron. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go over here and make some sticks, as I want to make a stone gear first. Like so, followed by a tin gear. And then followed by a machine frame. Like so. Then we make some more sticks for the tools. So we put those there and make 2 axes and 1 hoe. So 1, 2, and hoe. Yes, and then gold gear. Like so. And I think actually we have it there. Machine frame, redstone, axe, hoe, and plastic. Plant gatherer, awesome. Okay, so this one also requires power and so on. And it does not replant the trees. It will only harvest anything that's in front of it. And it doesn't care if it's a crop or a tree. It will just harvest everything. That is bio something, yes. Plant-based, yes. And it is also mod compatible, so it will harvest from Palm's Harvest and other mods too, so that's very nice. And yeah, I think we're going to be planting this one down first, and then we will be looking into the planter afterwards. As I can replant saplings, that is no problem, but me cutting down the trees is what I do not like. So we're going to be having a small area over here. For now, as I say, everything is just temporary, and we do not want it to face our house. So we accidentally saw down our house in some way or form. That would not be nice. And the standard one comes either it just saws the one here or a 3x3, which is not a big area. So we would require to make an upgrade. I think they are called... Let's see. I'm not quite sure if they actually are called upgrades anymore either. Let's just search up industry or la la la. Yeah, it's these ones. They're called add-ons now. And I was thinking... I'm not quite sure if I want a gold one. Which gives... I think it's a 9x9 then. Or no, 8x8. But this is this silver? Yeah. We have plentiful of silver. So I was thinking the silver one. And as you can see, you require 2 more plastic. So we need to make a little bit more plastic. Put another log down. And we have a little tiny rubber here. So that's at least 1. But we need 9 more. We can make that upgrade. And again, it also requires power, so we need to run electric power down there too, or RF. So we might need to make more of these, or I can actually make... Yeah, we're going to be making something else. As these ones aren't going to be our main power cables. We're actually going to be using copper wires from Immersive Engineering. That, in my opinion, looks a lot nicer, as it really looks like an electric wire. But of course these looks nice too, but I normally like having them more for a bigger industrial thing or hidden inside the walls. Yeah, you see what I mean well when we build it. So this one is just cooking away, so while we're waiting for that we can actually make some cables. So Immersive Engineering, and let me just remember here now, as we need to make, is it a wire relay and connector? And the connector is made with, oh, it's not with normal clay. You actually need to melt the clay up like so. Okay. I can't really remember how much clay we have, but I think we have a little. Yeah, we have a stack. And if we make half of that into those and then melt them, I think we're going to be good for this small stretch of wire we're going for. And as we're going to be making a lot of these wires and so on too, as you can see, they do require clay. So that's why it's going to be nice to just generate clay instead of going around hunting for it all the time. For sure. I think there's other ways to get clay too, like the void miner perhaps? Or maybe not. Doesn't seem like the void miner actually makes it. But as you can see, this one is the one I want to make, the sludge refiner. And sludge is actually a byproduct that the gatherer will produce, and then we have a 15% chance of getting clay every bucket that we give to the sludge refiner. So that's nice. Let me think here quickly. We're waiting for rubber, we're melting that, we need copper. And we want to make electric or copper wire. And that is gonna require us to use our shears as well as our engineer's hammer. So we're gonna be hammering up. Is it 2 we need? Do we get 2 wires per, or is it just 1? Okay, we get 1 per. So we need to hammer up 2 more. And as you can see, there's a durability and so on too, so you need to get new tools eventually. I think there is some machines and so on you can make that we will make too. So there's no durability, and it kind of looks cool too because it's kind of like a press. As you can see, there's a lot of machines and so on here, but that we will be looking into later on. But that's going to be cool. So wires there, as I think you need 4, and then surround them like so with a stick in the middle, and that gives you a low wire coil. And then we're just waiting for that clay to cook. That seems to be done. And then we're going to be putting 2 like so, and then 3 copper up, and that gives us connectors, 4 of them. And then we're going to be putting this, and this gives us wire relay. So the connectors is the ones that needs to be connected to the machines, and this is kind of like a connection point to if the wire stretches too far. Okay, and then we go out and oops, I wasn't trying to go for that one, I was going for this one. And how do we want this? In a way, I'm just going to be digging out this because, again, I keep saying it over and over, temporary. So we're going to be putting our connector over there, and I think this is actually enough stretch, so we don't really need to be using the relays. It's just nice to have. And we're going to be putting another connector there, and putting wire from here and over to here. Is that too far? Kind of attach wire to the same point. Oh, oops. And what did it say here? You're too far away. Okay, so we need actually the relay. So good, we made it then. And there's multiple ways to do this, but I kind of like using fences as some kind of small electric pole. So we're gonna be doing that. So I think it's like this and like that. And then we can like make an electric little pole here. Oopsie doopsie. There, and so I can just reach. I'm gonna be putting the relay in the middle. Can I reach it? There. So a little wooden power pole, and then we press that one to that one. As you can see, there comes a copper wire there, and then down one down to that one. And as you can see, it's filling up with power, so that means it is actually working. But again, it doesn't have the upgrade, so it won't be doing anything right now. But we will quickly or soon be fixing that, as we have some more of the latex, or is it tiny rubber? It's called tiny rubber. And we're gonna be making 2 of the dry rubber and putting that for melting, cooking, preparation, something. And I want to sleep too, please. There, thank you. Boing. And there we have our plastic. And then we also needed, what's 6 silver? I can't remember if we melted up some silver. Yeah, there we go. So 6 silver, that, and what was it a glass, a small glass, big glass, what was it again? There. Okay, so there's a pane. We call it pane. There, and silver and plastic in between, and voila. So we have that one, and then I'm going to be grabbing a few saplings. And now this one will actually be functional. So whenever these trees grows up, it will actually harvest it. And it has an inner storage one too. But we kind of want it to be put out to a chest, so we have a little bit better control. But I'm going to be putting this one in there now. And I think actually it could be hitting these. And I think it also wants to remove some of the grass it finds. But we'll see how it works here. It is currently, it will always be consuming power. So that's one thing to keep in mind, that it will always keep using power. So you need a constant flow of power. And I'm a little unsure, are you working or are you not working? He's probably searching. I did put that one right? Yeah, it has worked here a little, because you can see some of the sludge is starting to build up. And as we can see, it's actually cutting away the cotton here and putting it in the chest. But we mainly wanted to be working on trees, but again, this was just a temporary farm, so nothing to worry about. What I'm going to be doing now is I want to make a small chest first. And I'm going to be putting the chest right there. And then we're going to be making a servo just like we made with the liquid. Only this one is going to be for items. And I'm just going to check the recipes here again, because I'm a little rustic. We're going to be making the item duct. And that is just glass and some tin. So 2 tin. And we're also going to be needing 1 redstone as well as 2 nuggets. And we have 2 iron there. So we make this with that. Oh wait, it's not that simple, is it? Item ducts requires harden something. Okay, but then we're making this one instead, which just requires lead. So we make the lead instead. There. Bloop. And then we have the glass anyway for this. So we just put that, and then we have the servo. Then we're heading back out. Doin, doin, doin. Putting that one there. And then that, and ignore. And now it will just be pumping out anything that's inside the chest. As you can see, these are now disappearing and being pumped out to this chest. So then we can be improving this one and so on too. But eventually there will only be trees growing in this area. And then I can always just come here and harvest some trees. Apparently it's already cutting some trees. How far can you actually reach? Either it grew up a tree here that I don't know of. Maybe it did grow up a tree here. It almost seems like it. So now Lazy Renir has gotten himself a beginner's tree farm. So he doesn't need to worry too much about gathering wood and so on, because this one will just be doing it for him. And yeah, he's really happy. I am really happy. As you can see, it's just working there and cutting it down, and takes it into its inventory and then gets pulled over to this one. And what we want to be doing maybe in the next episode, because I think we're going to be wrapping up here very soon, is we're going to be making a sludge one, or maybe I do it off camera, we'll see. But that will be then turning the sludge into clay and so on, so we can have that for our house building. For sure. What does that one actually cost? Industrial. Sludge. Industrial. If I type sludge, I normally get it there. Sludge refinery. Yeah, you can see it costs a little bit of various items. So I might just make this one off camera, but you guys understand the concept. And then I will be, of course, explaining it. But then I can just set that up, and I can maybe finally finish off the storage room here. So I'm going to try my best to maybe have the storage room complete for the next episode. But yeah, I think we're going to be wrapping it up here then, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm really having fun playing Minecraft again. And yeah, playing with mods and trying trying a new build style and everything. Is it just me, or does it look a little strange when you're walking backwards? It's kind of like it's the same animation, so it feels a little strange. But yeah, yes, yeah, very much fun being back at Minecraft. And yeah, if you watched all the way to the end, again, I want to give you a huge thank you, as it means a lot to me. And yeah, I'm never good at ending videos, so we're just gonna be ending it. So thank you guys so much for watching again, and until next time, stay safe and bye. Look at all those butterflies. Beautiful.